Hello and welcome to European Business Today. I'm Felicia Taylor.
And I'm Matthew Smith. Boris gets an unexpected lift, but Jacques gets a slap on the wrist. Felicia has the headlines.
The group of 7 industrial nations have approved a higher than expected $43 billion aid package for Russia, but it's conditional on continued economic reforms and cooperation. UK construction companies RMC and Blue Circle both reported profits today, RMC revealing virtually unchanged figures of $260 million. They also forecast better business ahead in Germany. We'll have more on Blue Circle later in the program. Shares in hotel group Forte were up 7 pence after it posted better than expected results. Pre-tax profits were up $238 million against $86 million for the previous year. Investors who hold bonds in the collapsed Dutch truck maker DAF are to sue ABN AMRO, the bank which backed the issue, for failing to protect their rights. DAF revealed losses for 1992 of $145 million, which led to its collapse in February. Britain's engineering employers have confirmed signs of economic recovery, but warn that recession in Europe could kill it off. Jacques Attali, president of the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, is to be questioned by German Finance Minister Theo Weigel about alleged overspending on its London headquarters.
European stock markets had another mixed day with shares down in many markets. In London, shares gave up early gains after an easier start on Wall Street. In Frankfurt, cash stocks fell after a dip in the futures market, with trading cautious ahead of next week's Bundesbank meeting and the Russian referendum. In Paris, share prices slid as the Bank of France failed to cut its base rate. And in Milan, key shares fell back ahead of the weekend's referendum.
Here's a brief look at the movements in some of the other major international markets. And now let's take a look at share movements across Europe. In London, shares in BT fell 6 after the American AT&T revealed plans to set up direct competition with them in Britain. While in Europe, the EC Competition Commissioner called for complete liberalization of telecom services by 1998. Fashion retailer Laura Ashley said UK sales growth so far this year is in double figures, and it is tackling its major problems in the US. The group's profits last year moved $2.8 million into the black after a loss of $14 million. UK leisurewear retailer Campari's profits reflected tough trading conditions in the UK, Sweden and the Benelux countries. They were down 80% to $1.7 million. Profits for UK aerospace engineer Meggitt rose 22% to $35 million, with improved trading and better financial management.
In Frankfurt, Preußen Elektra, the energy unit of Germany's major utility Weber, said net profits almost doubled last year to $570 million, thanks in part to lower fuel costs. Shares in the Kaufhof retail group leapt 14 marks with news that chairman Jens Erderwald has stepped down as chairman of the administrative board of the East German privatization agency, the Treuhand. In Paris, Lyonnaise des Eaux Dumez is to inject nearly $4 million new capital into its loss-making Dumez construction subsidiary after reporting a 2/3 fall in group profits to $70 million. And in Amsterdam, bank and insurer Internationale Nederlanden Group's profits came at the top end of expectations at $950 million.
And in Brussels, Belgian steelmaker Cockerill Sambre slid $43 million into the red last year after making $110 million the year before. Profits at the Belgian Dutch bankers Fortis were up 4.4% at $343 million and expect similar profits this year.
Now back to that headline on